It's still just so stupid. Okay, Will Smith called his son Jaden's wearing a dress a fearless form of artistic expression.
Yeah, it's fearless. Jaden goes out there wearing a dress. He's fearless.
Fearless artistic expression.
Look at that, him on the right there. He's fearless wearing the dress.
Okay, I guess technically, okay, is it artistic expression, Skip? Could it be called that?
Sure, I'll give you that.
Okay.
It's artistic expression.
Is it fearless?
I'd even say it's fearless, sure.
Look at the other chicks in it.
Whoa, is the one on the left a dude too?
Look at the other ones then.
Are they all dudes?
I think they may be.
Oh my goodness, I think you're right.
The chick in the white.
Oh, that makes it so much freakier now.
Now look at the chick in the white, second from the left in the long vertical stripes.
Yeah, that's a dude too.
May have breasticles. It's a thin model, so it's hard to tell. Looks like could be breasticles. The one on the left could have the Michelle Obama bulge going.
Cheekbones, you're right. Dude, I think they're all dudes.
The second one from the right, I think those are all dudes. That's his posse.
Wow.
That's his gang. Hillary Clinton. Hookers for Hillary. This is where we're at.
Think about this. I mean, this is in a legitimate conversation about this. We can actually talk about who has the hooker vote. I mean, when in any sort of a presidential race in the past could you actually go on TV and legitimately say, well, you know, Hillary has the hooker vote, locked up, and be completely, totally serious? Because an official group who's going out there making press, spending money to travel, building signs, hookers for Hillary. There's the sign. She's got the hooker vote.
We have become so divided at this point.
Well, I think Bill had the hooker vote too, though, in fairness.
Yeah, that's true. He did pretty well with the hookers, I'm sure, back in the day. We have become so divided and so just outright trashy in America at this point that you're right. That is one of the voting classes they're talking about. All right, so who's got the hooker vote? We doing well with the hookers?
With all the stuff he's said, all the issues he's had, I mean, people thought back in the day when he was talking about how John McCain isn't a war hero. Oh, that's going to be bad for him. That's
right.
going to sink his campaign. How many times have we had these stories where we're like, okay, Trump's done. Trump's done. No, I'm saying it now. I'll declare now. Trump will be your nominee.
Here's one of the differences, too. Super Tuesday is primarily southern states. And you could look at somebody like a Jeb Bush and you say, all right, he's not going to do well in the southern states. Or, you know, used to be you'd say, okay, it's Iowa, so obviously the evangelical or the more religious candidate's going to do well in Iowa. This type of candidate will do better in New Hampshire, something like that. But Donald Trump has bridged those gaps. There are crazy people that support him in all these different walks of life for the same reason. They're pissed off. That's what it comes down to. So, wrong or right, love him or not, it's probably Donald Trump's. And I think a lot of people going, well, it takes a long time to figure this out. I think Super Wednesday, the Wednesday after Super Tuesday, you're going to know who your nominee is, and I think it's going to be Donald Trump. That's my prediction. 20 tips for your first abortion. The first one, it does not matter if you were on birth control, if you forgot just this once, or if you didn't think about it at all. It does not matter if it was your husband. Doesn't matter if it was your husband, your boyfriend, or someone who was really working those olive corduroy pants. You are pregnant, and you are the one that's freaking the F out. Do you see the problem with this right off? Aside from the obvious, it's a tip for an abortion, you're having an abortion. Do you see the attitude here? It's more the attitude I'm talking about. First of all, nothing else matters except you. There's another fundamental flaw with abortion, is that it is uni-focused. And that's a problem with America in general now. That's the progressive attitude that only I matter. Nothing else matters. The child or potential child inside me, the other person who created that child, none of that matters. It doesn't matter if your husband is the one who got you pregnant. You're the one that's freaking the F out.
By the way, though, Doc, I mean, you said you were going to lay some tips out. What was the first tip? I mean, I heard the paragraph you read, but what was the
Yeah,
tip?
that wasn't, they said that's their tip.
That's not a
it's
tip.
Not a tip.
That's okay, doesn't matter who knocked you up, you're the one who's freaking out. I don't see a tip in it.
Yeah, it's not really a tip. That's more of a statement or something like that.
Okay, so we have 19 tips for your first abortion.